the hacking done started. The hacking has started. And I ain't even started the live yet. Ugh. Child, it's so whack. The hacking is so whack. And they're not getting nowhere and things. But anyway, good morning. Good morning, my real subscribers and my real supporters. Hopefully y'all are doing well this morning. Today is the 2nd day of May 2023. Today is Tuesday, and it's a beautiful day that the Lord has made, and I rejoice and I'm glad in it. So let's get into it. Let's not waste no more time. Let's get into the topic. Would Carmen Kaboom date a bus driver? This video topic has been inspired by the viral conversation that's going around social media streets right now, currently, involving Iyanla Vanzant trying to fix the life of a heifer who feels like she's above dating a bus driver. She said, a lot of y'all have already saw the video, and she said, the girl, I don't even remember her name, but you all can Google it. It's really easy to find, I'm pretty sure. But I don't know what led up to this whole conversation. But Iyanla Vanzant was asking the girl, the woman, excuse me, if she would date a bus driver. And the woman replied, if he owned the bus. You know, I thought we were beyond this mindset at this point in 2023. And you know what I thought about when I saw this video over and over again circulating social media? Kevin Samuels sure needs to be alive for such a time as this. Okay, it's so many meaty conversations that Kevin sure needs to be here to participate in. Oh my gosh, this world sure is void without Kevin. Okay, this world needs a Kevin in it, alive and well. Okay, but you know, he dropped some jewels before he left, and there's so many other Kevins, you know, in our world that are being the voice of reason, thankfully. And you know, so it wasn't hard for me to answer that question, even though Iyanla Vanzant did not ask me the question. But you know, I've never been the type of person that feels like a man is validated by his job title, and you know, I'm just looking at his pockets before I look at his character and his heart. Okay, as long as he has a job, okay, we can start right there and work with it. Okay, everybody starts somewhere. Okay, let's get that understood. And you know, if this is a man that has goals, dreams, aspirations, we can start with what he has and work our way up to, you know, the sky's the limit. Okay, but we have to, I'm not going to put myself in that conversation, but a lot of women as well as men, y'all really have to get out of the mindset of this person has to have a certain amount of money before you can, you know, even fathom the thought of getting involved with them. And me myself, I've thought about this over and over and over again. I really would appreciate a man that already has a whole lot to offer as it relates to, money and resources and whatnot. But I would really value a man that's been through something as it relates to struggles in life, and he has built something in life, something to be proud of, and and he wants to share that with me and help me to grow and develop into the woman that I aspire to be, as well as I would like to have something to bring to the table myself. Okay, but a man that hasn't been, I really, if he should lose what he has, and you can lose what you got just as easy as you built it, it can crumble. And for the nation and pandemic streets, a lot of people had learned. I thought a lot of people had learned, but we still got these haughty people walking around these entitled streets, and they forgot, how a lot of people lost a lot of things, and it could have been them, and it might have been them, and then they recovered. Okay, but a lot of people, when they lose a lot, they never recover and they can't handle it, and they end up blowing their heads off, committing suicide, getting on drugs, drinking themselves into a abyss or whatnot. But I thought a lot of people had been humble, had been served some humble pie during the pandemic. I thought a lot of people had, learn their lesson about being entitled and feeling like they could just take everything for granted, and money, money, money. I thought that was out of that mindset. So since the pandemic did not serve enough humble pie, oh, you got to be careful. You got to be careful about having that haughty attitude and mindset, because God has a way of serving you some humble pie. Yes. So, a lot of these people, like I have said so many times before, that money is a lot of pressure for a lot of people, and they just lose their minds and get beside themselves. And it's dangerous to look down on somebody else that has less than, and you feel like you're so this and you're so that. Oh, you turn your nose up at a man or a woman as it relates to dating, interests. You turn your nose up at them because they're a bus driver or a janitor, or they might be driving the garbage truck, or working at McDonald's, or whatever the case may be. They may be in between jobs. They may have suffered an illness and, trying to get back on their feet. So that person that's working at the McDonald's today, you never know. They could own a couple of McDonald's franchises 10 years or 5 years later. What a difference a year or two may make. God has a way of turning it around in a lot of people's favor. Okay, so don't look down on a person and discount them just because, they may not have what you may feel like should have, today, because, they could have it, have more going on for themselves financially or whatever, more than you could ever imagine, in the future. And, I have seen that happen so many times, and so have you. Times, and we've also, when a lot of people, oh, what happened to that person? They fell off. Oh, They looking so bad now, just like that girl. What is her name? Kylie, from the group that Raven Simone was a part of, I think, the Cheetah Girls. Oh, did y'all see the video the other day when she was saying, "Oh, I've hit the wall. I've hit the wall." And that's another video we need to have right there, the wall. I've been meaning to have the video about the wall and talk about the wall. And she, she admitted that she feels like she had hit the wall. And back in the 90s, she felt like she was popping, and a lot of y'all looked at her like she was popping, And I think it's all overrated because she was light-skinned myself, And in my opinion, she was never a real cute girl, She just had that light skin going for herself. And, she had the long wigs and the color eyes and all of that. But she was never a cute girl to me. But now, oh my goodness, I think she's had some children. And that does a number on a lot of women, that get real big and you can't really recognize them because they don't even look like themselves, right? They have a double chin, and some of them have a triple chin. And then some of them lose their hair. And, children, they do a number on you. They have y'all stressed out and have bags all up under your eyes and dog circles around your eyes looking like a raccoon and things. And your back start getting wide on you. And you start sitting around looking at soap operas and loving hip-hop and eating Cheetos and things and all kind of juices and things. So you transform. Your looks transform. And this girl, Kylie, she's a young girl. I think she's in her 30s. And she's looking like she's going into her 70s and things. Woo, my God, my God. But, I said she's just one cheeseburger away from looking like Precious, light-skinned Precious. Yeah. And things. Hello, Brandon. Is that Brandon? Yes, Brandon. Brandon, did you see the video of Kylie? I think her name is Kylie Williams. She was from the Cheetah Girls. I don't know if that group is still together or not. I hadn't heard or anything that they've been doing lately. But did you see the video the other day when she was saying that she had hit the wall? And she was just, at least she admitted it. Some people hit the wall and start looking real, real bad. And they pretend like they don't see what everybody else sees. They be in denial about their status. Oh, she looks different, don't you, Brandon? She looks different. But, Brandon, let me ask you. Now, be honest, Brandon. Don't give me the answer that you think I want to have. I want to know, Brandon, would you date a bus driver? What kind of bus? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. A school bus, a city bus, a tour bus, a party bus. A bus is a bus is a bus. Okay, it's still a bus. Okay, would you date a bus driver, Brandon? There's no right or wrong answer. I'm just curious. I'm just curious if you would date one. Brandon, what's wrong with your typewriter and things? Not your typewriter, your keyboard. Okay, here you go. If she was a good person, I would. Okay. Okay, would it matter if she was cute, but a cute bus driver, Brandon? Or would it matter if she was a midget? If she had her edges? Would any of that matter? You just looking at the character. The character of the bus driver. I think you ought to get a bus driver a chance. She could later on the bus. On the bus. But she don't even have to own the bus. Okay? She might be okay with driving the bus forever. Okay? But she would need to be cute. Okay? She would need to be cute with her edges. Okay? Okay, Brandon. Okay. But, she might want to drive the bus forever and ever. And I think it's okay if you want to drive the bus forever. And, you know, when I was young, I think I've told y'all this story before. When I was a younger girl, about 15, I was messing around with one of the bus drivers. And he's still a bus driver. And he done got real fat. And I was like, wow. I was looking at him on Facebook a couple of months ago, and I was like, wow, this don't even look like the same fine man that I saw at 15. Oh, and I'm like, oh my goodness. And he looks like somebody just done pumped him with a helium balloon. What do you call the thing? The pump? Oh my gosh. He got a wide back, a big stomach, big old legs and things. And I'm like, oh, this don't even look like the same fine man from 30 years ago, I guess it was. And wow. So I'm thinking, okay, if I was, okay, let's talk about it. Okay, we've talked about this scenario so many times, right? Okay, people, their physical attributes do change. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, let's say for instance, I was messing with the bus driver since I was 15, and we, you know, have gone through all these years together, ups and downs, and in and outs and things. Okay, when he started gaining that weight, I don't know where he picked that weight up from. I don't know if he was eating at the family barbecue or the family reunion, or what caused all that weight to get on him. But I'm thinking I'm gonna have to end the relationship when he started getting fat, because, and I think this is what happened with LaTruth, you know, the YouTuber, when he got the cancer. Or did he get the cancer? Well, when he had the surgery to prevent the cancer from coming, or if the cancer had, either way it goes, he had lost the weight and he was looking different. You know, the weight gain and the weight loss will make you look different. And people that you with, they gonna start feeling a different kind of way about you. You know, sure, if you married and you marry somebody, you take the vows for better or worse. But some people, they don't realize what worse can look like. You know, and sure, this person may have a good heart and they may have a spectacular personality, and they may cook real good and tell funny jokes and just be the perfect person, right? But then it's that one thing that make you change your mind about them. Because let's face the facts, okay? The physical plays a lot into the chemistry and compatibility. And I'm gonna be honest, okay, what if the man feels the same way about me? Fine, okay, even now, I done gained a lot of weight. So, hey, maybe the man wanna leave me. Fine, I agree, I look terrible naked, yes. I wouldn't want to look at it. I wouldn't want to be with a person that's real big and out of shape and stuff. Okay, and then they telling you, well, I'm going on a diet, and 5-10 years later, I'm still talking about I'm going on a diet. I ain't went on the diet yet. And things, I bought a treadmill, but I'm using it for a clothes hanger and thing. Okay. So meanwhile, I'm still eating the cheeseburgers. I'm not driving by McDonald's. I'm going to McDonald's. I'm not driving by the seafood shack. I'm going over there. Okay? Yeah. So, you know, a lot of people don't want to deal with you when you start changing your physical appearance and things. And, ooh, look at that marijuana. Early in the morning, they smoking marijuana. Soon as they wake up, soon as their eyes open, they reaching for the marijuana. Woo! And it just stinks so bad. Ugh. I just can't imagine what their lungs must look like, because smoking and smoking and smoking. Okay, that's what we need to be talking about. Would you date a smoker? Ooh, forget the bus driver. Could you date a smoker? Hell no. Ugh. I can't can't work with that. I can work with a bus driver, but I can't work with all that smoking and I can't stand it. Look, let's talk about it. Now, that's a deal breaker right there, that's smoking. Every time you turn around, there goes reaching for a cigarette. Is your nerves that bad? Really? What's wrong with you when you got to do all this smoking and things, and it get all in your clothes and all in your this and all and into that and things? Oh, that stuff stinks so bad. Ugh, cigarettes, marijuana, all of it. Ooh. And I guess it's okay if two smokers get together. If they can deal with each other. I can't deal with it. That's a deal breaker for me, that smoking. I don't care how good they look. When I see that cigarette or marijuana pulling up to their lips, I'm out. Bye-bye. Have a good day. Have a good life. Okay? I'm not dealing with no cigarette smoker or no marijuana smoker. Especially no marijuana smoker. Get somebody else to do that. But anyway, yeah. I don't think I would have a problem with, I see these police in behind a lot of these heathens this morning. And that's a good thing. That's a real good thing. But yeah. I don't think anything's wrong with dating a bus driver. And I feel like a bus driver would have a lot to offer, just like somebody that works on Wall Street or has their own Fortune 500 business going on and popping and things. You know, it's all in the character of the person. You know, I think I can find someone compatible and has the same chemistry, you know, as me, that drives the bus, as well as somebody that worked or as the president of the bank and things. You know, and I think, you know, we can find the good as well as the bad in everybody. Okay? And I think it boils down, and there's a lot of people I can imagine, they are really missing out on a lot of good potential dates because they discount this person because they drive the bus, or they the janitor, or they're the toilet bowl cleaner, or they might be a CNA, or they might be a cook, or they might be, you know, something that they feel like is beneath them. And I think they really doing themselves a disservice and missing out on a whole lot of potentially good people, you know. What? My deal breakers. Okay, Brandon, let's talk about it. Okay, this is my deal breakers, Brandon. Brandon, number one, smoking. Anything. It don't even matter what you're smoking on. I'm not fooling around with no smoker. I'm not fooling around with it because it stinks. It cuts my breath off. And then it's going to get all in my clothes, all in my wig and things. I don't want to fool with it. And then when you get in that car smelling like that. Everything smelling like it. It stinks so bad. And then if you kiss them, it's just like you're kissing an ashtray, just licking on an ashtray and things. Ugh! It's disgusting. One time, I experienced that one time, and that was enough. I'm out of there. I'm not dealing with no smoker. It's disgusting. And things. Ugh. And, So, what's the next deal breaker? Okay, not taking a bath, stinking. I'm not dealing with nobody that's stinking. And don't take a bath and showers on a regular basis. I can't deal with it. And then I'm gonna find out if you have dookie streaks in your underwear. You got to have some clean underwear. Okay? All right? I'm not dealing with them doo-doo streaks. I'm not dealing with it. If you're a grown man, you're supposed to be potty trained. Okay? I don't want to hear no excuses. Okay? And what's next? Smacking when he eats. I can't stand a person that smacks when they eat. Smack like a horse. Eating like a horse. I can't stand it. And things. And snoring. Oh my God. I'm not dealing with it. I'm not dealing with it. Snoring, 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 about to blow the roof off of the house and things. Oh no, And what's next? An alcoholic. I don't want no alcoholic. No thanks. Oh, I just drink occasionally, recreationally. They get so many excuses, don't they? The alcoholic junkies. They get so many excuses and try to make it seem so cute and cool to be an alcoholic. Okay, every time you turn around, they drinking. Get out of work, go to the liquor store. I'm not dealing with it. I know an alcoholic when I see it. And what's next? What's next? What's another deal breaker? Talking too much. Okay, I talk enough, but I don't talk all the time. And then when they talk, they just talk excessively. You can't even get a word in. You can't even get a word in because they always talking. Blah, 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 blah. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. And always talking and talking and talking and talking and talking. Look, we need some quiet time sometimes. Okay. All right. I can't stand it, all that talking. You know, I talk a little bit and then I shut up. Okay, it's time to be quiet. It's time for some quiet time. Sometime, okay. Ooh, a talker, a constant talker. And a know-it-all. I can't stand a man that, ooh, he know everything. He been everywhere. Oh, he know everybody. I can't stand it. And another one. I got a long list. I got a long list of deal breakers. Arrogant. I can't stand an arrogant man. Oh, he's so this and he's so that. You know. Oh, so arrogant. I have never liked an arrogant person. Never. It's a big turnoff to me. Okay, what's another deal breaker? I always want to have sex. Oh, okay, it's a time and it's a place for everything. Just all the time want to have sex. And then, you know, sometimes I might, I'm rolling over in the bed. They think I'm ready. I'm not ready just because I'm rolling over and I just happen to just roll up close to you. Okay, just always gotta have sex. Give my vagina a break. My God. Okay, I'm not fooling with it. All the time. All the time. Got a white liver and things. Okay, what's another deal breaker? I always got to get in the street. Party, party, party. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. I want to be still sometimes. I want to get somewhere and sit down. Okay, I'm a homebody. Every now and again, I might want to go somewhere, but I don't want to go to everybody's party. I don't want to go to everybody's house. I don't like everybody. Okay, they want you to meet their mama. They want you to meet their cousin. They want to meet their partner. They want to meet you to meet their coworker. They want you to meet their classmates from 1979 and things. I'm sick of it. I don't like everybody. Okay, that's another deal breaker. Want to be in everybody's face and everybody's house and everybody's party and thing. And what's another deal breaker? Stinking feet. Stinking feet and things. Pull the shoes off and light up the room. Ooh, I'm out of it. I'm out of there. I'm over it. Okay. And oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is another deal breaker that might be very inappropriate, but it's got to be said. Okay, a extra big penis. Woo! Look, I value my vagina. Okay, I value it, and I just can't stand it. All of that meat, you can't have too much of a good thing. Okay, I don't like all of that. And what is too much, Carmen? Okay, let's talk about it. 12 and 25,000 inches. I don't, Get some big horse mandingo penis. I'm not dealing with it. And what's another one? Another deal breaker. If you don't like to eat puss, I'm not dealing with it. And then you want to just lick around the clit. Goodbye. Have a good life. I'm not dealing with it. And then Oh, this is a big one right here. This is a big one. And there's a lot of women that's accepting this and participating and allowing it and building tolerance for it. Oh, let's talk about it. Bisexual. If he ever has had a little ding-a-ling every now and again, I don't want no part of it. That's a deal breaker. And I need to ask him when we first started getting to know each other, have you ever had some ding-a-ling in your life? Okay, he might get offended, he might not. But we need to ask that question. Okay, we need to start asking that question so we don't run into any surprises later on down the road. You might like the man a whole lot, and then you find out he used to have a boyfriend. Oh, and look, I got all that residue in my mouth and in my vagina and things. I'm mad about it, and I'm going to have to cut the relationship off. Yes, I'm going to have to. And things. Okay. He might like for a woman to put a strap on. That's just too suspect for me. Okay, no heterosexual man should like to have his woman put a strap on and hit him in the butt. Oh, we just want to role play. Oh, we just want to spot the relationship. I'm not gonna fool with it. And it's another thing. That's another thing. This is another deal breaker right here. Trying to force me to perform oral sex on him. And then if I say I don't want to do it, he try to putting pressure on me. Just a little bit. Just do it a little bit. Look, I don't want you to pressure me to do that. If I want to do it, I'm going to do it. And don't keep on trying to pressure me to do it. And you know how they do. You know how they do when they want to pressure you to do it and just won't stop talking about it. Okay, that's another deal breaker right there. And see, it's too bad that a lot of these women, they want to do all that. And I'm hearing that a lot of these women, they like licking in the butt of these men. And so therefore, a lot of these men now expect all the women to lick all up in the butt. Oh my God. Just disgusting. Just disgusting. Woo! And then they turn around and kiss their mama and grandmama and their babies with them same lips. Woo! My God, my God. I just don't, I'm surprised that a lot of these women and men still have lips with all of this disgusting stuff that y'all doing with y'all mouth and things. I'm just surprised that a lot of these folks still have lips and genitalia. Okay. But anyway, yeah, that's a deal breaker. That's a deal breaker. And another thing, what's another deal breaker? Let's see. Oh my God. See, we ran into this when we first started living together, my former husband. Blowing your nose all over the place on the bed sheets and things. And we had a big fight about this. I don't think I've ever told y'all about this because I was partly embarrassed because that's really a reflection on me. Okay, we had a big fight, many days about this. And he felt like he was so right and I was so wrong. Maybe I don't even think it's a cultural thing. I think it's just an individual nasty thing, okay? Okay. Oh, you can learn a lot about a person with that bathroom. A lot about them, okay? And he liked to use the bathroom, and when he do number 2, wipe and put the tissue, the dirty tissue, in the garbage can face up. And we had a lot of, I should have been out of there when I first seen it. Okay. We had a lot of fights about that. And the breaking point when I said enough is enough was when I think he did it to be low down myself. I think he did it to be low down and to try to run me away. I think that's what he did it for. The breaking point was when he put the tissue face up on the counter. Okay, that wasn't a mistake. That wasn't a mistake. That was just being low down. Any anything like that is a deal breaker. Okay, it's a deal breaker. Okay, it's a deal breaker. And I'm trying to give this person the benefit of the doubt. I'm trying to, I'll work with you. Because I know a lot of people, nobody's perfect. And see, back then I was young. I was young and inexperienced. And I tolerated a lot of things I should never have tolerated. But now, at this age right now, you ain't got but one time to show me some shit. Okay. You ain't got but one time, forgive me, Lord, for cussing. Okay. I know what I like at this age, and I know what I don't like. And I'm not gonna wait around and say, well, maybe they're gonna grow out of it. Maybe we can work with it. Maybe we can talk about it and have a meeting every other day, have another meeting and another meeting. They ain't getting no better, they're getting worse. And you, in the meantime, you got to deal with whatever that thing might be. No, I'm too old for that. I'm too old for it. Okay. So, and likewise, it might be some things about me that need to be worked on. I'm not perfect either. But if they got the right to have some deal breakers just like I do. Okay. So you need to evaluate your relationship every so often and ask each other, is it something that you don't like about me? Let's talk about it. And be honest. Be honest. Don't just say, oh, everything is all right, just because you want to stay with that person and you like them and you comfortable with them. No, meanwhile, you suffering in silence. And it's something about them that they're doing that you don't like, and it's irritating you, and you might treat them real ugly sometimes because whatever that is, it's getting on your nerves. It's getting on your nerves and you can't stand it. They might chew with their mouth open. And then they might have some big old block teeth, and you just, every time you see them chewing, just like I be looking at the truth, and I can't stand to see him eat nothing. I don't like him to eat nothing, and he just eats like a horse. And I just can't imagine sitting across the table from somebody like that. That would get on my nerves, and I wouldn't want to eat with him. Ooh, and then the side of his mouth got that wrinkle in it when he eats and chews, and he chews like a horse. He chews like a horse, and I think that's why Brianna, when he lost that weight, his whole face did a transformation, and he looked. I see his old videos and his old pictures. He looked a whole lot better when he was big and fat. He wasn't really fat, but when he was bigger, he looked a whole lot better. And he looked a whole lot better when he had his original teeth. Those veneers don't fit him. Veneers is not for everybody. Okay? Veneers is not for everybody. And he's not the same. And it's just so interesting how that weight can make you look so different. Yeah, but he is putting on some weight again, and a lot of people have mentioned that he is picking his weight back up, and I noticed that he is putting on some weight, and he's starting to go to the gym and lift weights and things. So he's putting his weight back on, and he is looking a little bit better. And I think that's why Brianna lost interest in him. And she's been making these videos and saying that he's ugly. She calling him ugly. She keep on calling him ugly. Meanwhile, the daughter that they have together looks a whole lot like him. So in daughter, and Slick calling her daughter ugly. Yeah. And I'm not gonna say nothing, because y'all say the children is planets. Okay. I'm not gonna say nothing. But yeah. So yeah, I have a whole lot of deal breakers. A whole lot of them. And lazy, that's another one. That's a deal breaker. I can't stand a lazy man. Ooh, I can't stand a lazy man. And I am not going to tolerate a lazy man. I always got excuses for why he can't get up and work. Why he can't get up and take the garbage out. Why he can't help bring the groceries in. I need all these boxes up out of here. Oh, I do it tomorrow. I do it tomorrow. I do it tomorrow. And tomorrow never comes. Ooh, I can't stand a lazy man. A lazy. Got excuses for everything. Oh, that just turns me off right there. A lazy man. And what else? I got a whole lot of deal breakers. Stingy, cheap. Stingy and cheap. Oh, I can't stand a cheap man. I can't stand it. Okay, it's one thing if he don't have a whole lot of money and, you know, he got a budget and everything. But look, it's a difference between that and he got a lot of money and he just cheap and scared and pinching off the money and pinching off of it and stuff. I can't stand it. Oh, I can't stand it. But it's a lot of other deal breakers. Oh, this is another one. This is another one. And some people okay with it, but I'm not gonna never be okay with this. And I don't care how long we're together and how comfortable we are together. Passing gas. Passing gas. You need to pass gas, take your ass outside, please. And certainly if we're in the bed together, you better not do it. You better not do it, because I'm going to get up and wage war with you. I don't care if it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Let's get up and talk about this and deal with it, okay? And always shitting. I can't stand it. That's another problem I had with my former husband. Always shitting. Then you just get through shitting. And then if you stop eating all them refried beans and all of that high cholesterol food, that would help out a whole lot. Every time we go to Walmart, you got to look for the bathroom. We don't have time for the bathroom. Okay, you just got through with the bathroom before we left. Ooh, and I got to stop and be inconvenienced and wait for him to finish using the bathroom. Oh, I can't stand it. I always got to use the bathroom all the time. I always shitting. That's a deal breaker. That's a deal breaker. What do they call that? What do they call that? What do they call it? It's a term for it. It's a medical term for it. What is it? What is it called? It's called something. Damn, why I can't think of it. Will somebody please tell me what it's called? What is it called? It's called something when you always got a shit. What is it? What is it? Tell me. Who is it, Sabrina? Tell me what it is. I can't make it out. IBS. What is that? Bowel syndrome. What's the I stand for? What's the I standing for? Irritated bowel syndrome. Yeah. That's it, Sabrina. Thank you, Sabrina. Irritable bowel syndrome. Yes. That's a deal breaker. That's a deal breaker. Irritable bowel syndrome. I always got the shit. I can't stand it. Oh my God. I know that's a natural part of life, but you ain't gotta go that much. Okay. I always got a shit. I always got that stinking deodorizer going on in the bathroom. I can't stand it. Oh, I can't stand it. I can't stand it. And then I'm thinking, okay, all I can think about is his ass is shitty. Shitty ass. With every pump I'm thinking about his ass is shitty. And that's a deal breaker. I know it sounds stupid, but that's a deal breaker for me. I always gotta hit that bathroom. What's another one? I got a whole bunch of them. Oh yes, this is another one. Always in the mirror. Always, a man shouldn't stay in the mirror more than me. Okay, Every time you turn around. Always in the mirror. Always taking selfies. That's too feminine. That's too feminine. I don't do all of that. I always changing his Facebook profile picture. Ooh. And that's another one. Send me a pic. Send me a pic. Send me a pic. I can't stand a sending me a pic, nigga. I can't stand it. Okay, I got other things to do than other taking pictures all day. Get somebody else to do it. That's so vain to me. It's so vain. Yeah. Send me a pic. Send me a pic. Send me a pic. That really works my nerves. We can't talk about nothing else. Send me a pic. Send me a pic. And that's another thing. That's another deal breaker. I always want to flood my phone with dick pics. That's a deal breaker. And it's so childish. It's so juvenile. It's so elementary. It's so and I have never liked that. But it's a lot of women that like that. So therefore, a lot of these guys, they think all women like that. No, I don't like it. And then surprising me with it, and I'm not expecting it. That really makes me mad. And I'm opening up that email, and then one time I opened up the email when I was in the library, and bam, there go a penis. Look, a big old penis looking at me. And I had to, my heart was jumping, and I was so nervous, and I thought I was gonna get kicked out and banned from the library, because they don't allow you to do that in the library. And then get all them old folks in behind me and things, the librarian walking past me, and I said, and little children in there. I said, now look at this, look at this, look at this. And you know what? I recently added a deal breaker. Now this one gonna sound real stupid to y'all, right? But that's okay. That's okay. Another deal breaker that I recently added, race car driver. Ooh! A guy that drive real fast, and he drive, it's 3 cars that I can't stand right now. Come on, that is stupid. I know it is. But these race car drivers have made me really despise. I'm not gonna use the word hate, but despise. Really despise these 3 cars. And I used to like these 3 cars, but because of these race car drivers, I can't stand them. And this a deal breaker. If the man drives, and he can be so fine and good looking and things, but if he pull up and he got a Challenger, he got a Charger, and an Infinity, goodbye. I can't stand it. And that's terrible, ain't it? That's terrible. That's childish. It is. But he gonna have to go get another car if he want to see me. I can't stand looking at those 3 cars. I'm sick of it. And then, especially if he one of them race car drivers, and he like to do burnouts and drive real fast, I'm done with it. I'm done with it. That's such a turn off. That's such a turn off to me. And that's another thing. Another deal breaker, if he like to listen at that trap music. I'm out of there. You can't even understand that goofy ass shit. And I just think people that listen to trap music is dumb as hell. Okay, dumb as hell. And that's another one. And I'm really being really insensitive with this one. But I gotta put it on the list. I gotta put it on the list, because I feel like if you're a grown man, you ought to be having some type of intellect, and you ought to have this covered before you get to this age, 45 plus. Okay, don't know how to read, illiterate, don't know how to spell, don't know basic math. Okay, I can't work with that. Because I might want you to write some letters to me and spell some stuff out and things. And then if we're taking a trip, how you know how to read the signs and things? How you know how to read the signs? You gonna get us lost. That's a liability when you illiterate. Okay. illiterate. That's a deal breaker. Yes, absolutely. That's a deal breaker. And things. Yes, I think I'm going the wrong way. I think I'm going the wrong way. And things. But that's all right. All the roads lead to the same place, I guess. But let's talk about another deal breaker. Let's see. Another deal breaker. Oh, this is I don't know why. I don't know why this was not on the top of the list. Lying. A liar. I can't stand it. I can't work with it. I can't accommodate it. I can't tolerate it. A liar. Oh, hell no. I'm not fooling around with a liar. Get somebody else to do it. I'm not going to deal with no liar. I can't stand a liar. Did you hear what I said? A liar. I can't stand it. I think I do want to go I can't go that way, but I think I'm going to go all the way this way because I've been meaning to come over here and see what's going on this way anyway. So yeah, another deal breaker. This is a big one for me, and it has been added recently also. Somebody don't listen. You know, hearing, I said this before, and it's worth saying it again. Hearing and listening is two different things. I cannot stand a man that don't listen, and then he rushing, talking over you. Oh, that's a big one right there. Talking over you. He really letting you know that what you gotta say don't even matter. He talking over you. He don't want to listen, and he's not supportive. That's another deal breaker. I gotta have some support. I got to have some support. And this another one, deal breaker. This another abuse. I'm not gonna take no abuse. Verbally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, none of it. I'm out of there. When that abuse starts happening, I'm out of there. All that yelling and cussing and raising hell with me. I'm not dealing with it. I'm not dealing with it at all whatsoever. Absolutely not. And things. Yeah, that's a deal breaker. An absolute deal breaker. Oh, I don't know where I'm going. But anyway, yeah. What's another one? Another deal breaker. I'm gonna say immaturity. An immature man, that's a big turnoff. Real goofy, real childish, real silly, real that's a deal breaker. Immaturity. Yeah, that's a deal breaker for me. What else? Let's see. Oh, that's another one. That's another deal breaker. Not taking care of his children. And most of the time, let's face the facts. In this day and time, it's really rare that you're gonna meet a man that don't have children. Okay, it would be nice if you could meet one that don't have children, but you're not gonna find too many of them. Look at that race car driver right there. You're not gonna find too many men that don't have children. Okay, so, and I don't understand women that can be with a man and he don't take care of his children. What kind of woman are you that's okay and you can hug up and get cozy up under a man that don't take care of his children? Ooh, that's a big deal breaker right there for me. neglecting your children. And this is another one right here. This is another one that I recently added to the list also. Not being able to handle pressure. Ooh, when the pressure come, he fold up like dirty laundry and things. You gotta be strong. I can't have no weak man. Mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically, etc., etc., etc. I think I'm gonna go this way. I need to get some gas. I really do. I need to get in the bed. That's what I need to do. I'm gonna go down the street and then I'm gonna turn around, come and get some gas, and then I'm gonna go lay down because I got a lot to do today. I'm not gonna let y'all talk to me all day and have me up here talking all day. I need to get some sleep. I need to get some sleeping things. Yeah. A man that can't handle pressure. That's a big one right there. That's a big one. And I had to deal with that with my last marriage and things. He can't handle pressure. He fold up, get irritated, and effeminate and stuff. And yeah, you gotta be tough in this world. You gotta be tough out here in these streets. And then when the pressure comes, they can't handle it and get all soft and mushy and things. I gotta have a strong man. Strong. And he gotta be able to handle that pressure. Because I might put something on it myself and things. And what's another one? Another deal breaker. Another deal breaker is not having a lot of drive and ambition. Okay, you got to, even if you're not where you want to be, you got to have some drive and ambition. Okay, I can work with that drive and ambition. And then I'm going to encourage you. You want to be an astronaut? It may not be, realistic, but maybe it is realistic. That's what you want to be, an astronaut. Let's go for it, baby. Okay, let's go to NASA and see and tour the facility and look at the spaceships and things. Oh, you want a spaceship? What size you wear? Let me get on Amazon and see if they got some. What color you want? Yeah, I'm going to encourage him. It might be a crazy as hell idea. Okay, but it's his idea. Okay, it's his. I'm gonna encourage him. As long as he don't want to be a drug dealer or a killer. Okay. What is it hurting? It ain't hurting nobody that he want to be a astronaut. Who is that hurting? It ain't hurting nobody. Okay. He gotta have, the bottom line is he must in capital letters, capital M, capital U, capital S, capital T. He must have some drive and ambition. Okay? We're not going to tolerate anything else. Okay? And things. So what else? Another deal breaker. Let's see. Okay. This is another one. And some people might feel like, oh, that's not nice. But it is a deal breaker. And I did a video about this. when I had the little semi-blind date, when I was at that other apartment and the security guard was trying to holler at me. He had catfish. He had sent me some pictures from 20 years ago to my phone. And I'm thinking, oh, this a big man. I ain't never had no big man. And I want a big man, not fat, but big, tall and big. Oh, that was a turn on for me, right? And then when he showed up, he was real fat. That's a turn on. That's a deal breaker. And I was too much in shock. I should have been turning him around at the door. Around at the door. But I was so shocked. Have you ever been in shock? And your mouth is open, but it's closed. And your eyes is just bugged out of your head. Literally. Okay. and you just can't believe what you seeing. I was too much in shock, and I'm trying to take it all in, and it was a hell of a lot to take in. Okay, it was a whole lot to take in, and I just couldn't believe that the man was that big and fat. Yeah, that's a deal breaker. That's a big deal breaker. Real fat and things. And somebody might say, well, comfortable, you fat. But I'm trying to lose weight. Ain't that fucking fat? But I'm fat. But I'm trying to lose some weight. This nigga was fat and comfortable. It's a difference. It's a difference when you fat and trying to lose weight. But then you fat and comfortable with all of that. That's a deal breaker. That's a deal breaker right there. Okay. Yeah, that's a deal breaker. And things. What's another one? What's another one? What's another one? Another deal breaker. Another deal breaker. Um, let's see. Let's see. Oh, yes. This is another one. This is another one. Dreadlocks and them twisting things on his head. And certainly, I can't stand when they had them twists and dreadlocks with that color on the end. Ooh, get the F out of here. I can't stand. Ooh, I can't. A man hair is not supposed to be longer than a woman. Okay, that's in the Bible. That's in the Bible. I heard the pastor talk about that the other day. That's in the Bible. That's shameful. In the Bible, the pastor said it's in the Bible that says it's a shame for a man's hair to be long. And I agree. It is a shame. It is. A man's hair. And a lot of y'all women like that. And that's why they growing their hair like that. But a man's hair should not be longer than a woman. Okay. And things. And let's see. What's another deal breaker? I got so many. I got so many deal breakers. Um, 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 I want to say, and I'm on the edge with this one, but I'm almost want to say, if he always want to be in the streets, running with his buddies and things, always want to go hang out with his friends all the time, I think that's gonna be a deal breaker. I think that's a deal breaker right there. Yeah, always in the streets. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. You need to get somewhere and sit down sometime. Okay, always in the streets. And this is another one I'm almost tempted to add. Always on social media. I don't think I want a man on social media. I really don't. Because they too sneaky. They too sneaky on that social media. You hear what I say? A lot of them are way too sneaky. That's on that social media. And it's too many temptations on that social media. You hear what I say? It's too many temptations on that social media. And you know, I don't know if I want a man on that social media. I don't know about that. But anyway, I think we need to wrap up this video because I need to go lay down. I got a big day ahead of me. I think I'm gonna get up by 2 or 3 o'clock. Whew. Looks like this whole week gonna be so busy for me. And I need to start getting out, being real aggressive with my search for a house. I'm serious about that. I'm gonna give myself this month and next month, my birthday month, I need to be getting me a house. July. I want to be getting me a house. So I'm going to start getting out searching, looking around. Yeah. I like this area. And I think really like Olive Branch, Mississippi, but they so expensive over there. And I like Hernando, Mississippi also. They very expensive over there, but they got a top-notch town, and they don't allow no foolishness over there. I like that. That's very appealing. And it's sad that you got to pay more to get better. To get a better environment, you got to pay more. Okay? And if a lot of people wasn't so crazy and unpredictable, I would entertain having a roommate. But in order to have a roommate, I got to have somebody that's reliable and got their head screwed on right and not lazy and not on drugs. And we got to have a big enough house where they on that end and I don't hardly never see them and they working all the time just like me. That's the way it's going to work. Otherwise, I just don't see it working. I just don't see it working. I just don't see it working. But it would be nice to have a decent roommate if I could get me a nice house and we split it up. But I don't want the house to be so expensive. Whereas if they decide to leave, and let's say the house is $2,000 a month or $3,000 or $4,000, I'm gonna be left with all of that if they decide to leave, or they get fired from their job or whatever, or they might get sick. They might get sick. You know what I'm saying? But next year I'm working on getting my own house next year, and in the meantime, I wanna have me a house, because these apartments not gonna work out. These apartments, I say, they're not gonna work out in things. Ooh, child, I've been having a pee, and I hadn't had my insulin, so I got my insulin yesterday, and I have not been taking care of myself like I should. So how much it went up? Because and I certainly didn't want to go to the doctor, because if it was up too high, he was going to talk all, oh, I think I need to put you in the hospital. And I don't want to hear none of that. Okay? I don't want to hear none of that. So I had an appointment yesterday for the doctor, and I canceled it and rescheduled it, because I know that's what the conversation was gonna be about. As soon as they ask for a blood sample and things. Yeah. But I said to myself, oh, I've been peeing so much every 30 minutes. Every 30 minutes. Every 30 minutes. It's been wearing me out. And I said, I just got to do better. And I can't do better for a little while. And then everything started being better. And then I go back to my old ways. But I have been eating everything but pussy. Everything but pussy I've been eating. And, it's okay to occasionally partake in some of this fried food and whatnot. But I've been eating it every day. Every day. Every day. And I know what to eat. But let me tell you something about me. When I'm stressed out, I go to eat. A lot of people don't eat at all when they're stressed out, but I'm the opposite. I have a lot of stress, and I be wanting to beat some ass and things and cuss some folks out. I'm just gonna be honest. So I just go and eat something instead of cussing. I just put some food in my mouth to keep from cussing and fighting and scratching and things. So that's not good. So I need to find another way to handle this stress. And I think a good alternative is to move as far away from a lot of these heathens. Okay, that's the answer. I'm just not getting along with them. And the more time pass, the worse they get. They're not getting better. They're getting worse and worse and worse. And I wish I could work from home, but I gotta have a real high paying career. So I'm gonna have to go back to class. I'm gonna have to go take some classes and develop myself. And it's never too late to develop and redevelop yourself. Okay, we just saw y'all. A lot of y'all probably saw it. An 80-some-year-old woman just graduated from college. It's never too late to redevelop yourself. Okay, and make improvements. It's never too late. And as much times as you need to start all over, start all over. Push the refresh button. Yeah. Don't let nobody tell you that, oh, you too old to be starting over. You starting over again make you feel guilty for starting over. Start over as many times as you need to. Okay? If you're not satisfied with your life, you the one that can change it. And things. And so many people try to shame me for changing jobs, changing houses, changing this and changing that. That's life. Life is about change, okay? If you want to stay sedimentary, you want to stay in the same way, in the same, that's your choice, okay? Okay? And they be acting like they the one got to move all this stuff. They be acting like they the one. They be acting like they the one got to pay the cost. Meanwhile, they ain't doing nothing but watching and running their mouth and things. That's all they doing. That's all they doing. But anyway, yeah, I really, really am just wanting to make some improvements. And if you're not satisfied with your life, you are in a position to change it. Okay? You are in a position to change it. If you don't like it, okay? And things. But anyway, I've been talking to y'all a long time, and I gotta get into the place, into the trap house, and go to sleep. And I got a lot to do today. I got to get up and run some errands. I got to go to the library. I got to do so much. So much I got to do. Yeah. But anyway, I enjoyed talking with you all. And yeah, I don't think you should exempt and overlook the bus driver, because you never know the bus driver that you overlook and discount and count out today, they could be the president of the United States tomorrow. So I'm not gonna say no, I'm not gonna date no bus driver. There's a lot of good. It's a person. You can't say, well, all bus drivers are created equal, and you just put them in a certain box where they are undesirable. I done seen a lot of fine bus drivers now. Come on and things. Yeah, I done seen a whole lot of fine bus drivers. Yes, don't sleep on the bus drivers. Don't sleep on the bus drivers and things. Okay? All right. So with that being said, I need to go over here and get some gas. I need to go over here and get some gas and things. And I'm so tired of getting gas. Ooh, but thank God we can get the gas. Thank God. I really gotta pee. That's what I really need to do. I think I'm gonna come get the gas later. Ooh, all these working men at the gas station. I like to see it. I like to see it. All these men working at the gas station and things. They're not working at the gas station, but they're at the gas station. Yes. Yes. I think they cut grass. Y'all not sleep on the grass cutters either. I heard they make a lot of money and things. The grass cutters, especially if they own the lawn service and things, right? Let me see what y'all saying. Let me see what you're saying and things. Oh, I gotta pee so bad. Whew. Let me see what y'all saying. Sabrina said bus drivers need CDLs, right? Why won't they go for the big money and do long hauls? It seems like a job that is a dead end. I don't know. That truck driving, it ain't for everybody. It ain't for everybody. It's so many restrictions on you when you're a truck driver. And then some of them, some of these companies, well, you could have your own truck, right? But still, you got to go through inspection. And then some of these inspection stations, they may not want you to have high blood pressure or long hair or this, that, or the other. You know, so it's a lot of restrictions on the truck drivers. So I don't know if that's for everybody getting a CDL. I don't know if that's for everybody. But and then they might be lazy. The bus drivers might be lazy, and they don't want to be dealing with all them rules and regulations with the truck driving position, right? I can't blame them for that. So you just want to drive the truck and a bus and go on about your business. So, you just got to find a job that fits you. And then, they might be retired and they just want to get a little bit of money, to carry them over and things. Carry them over and things. You know what I'm saying? And things. Whew. There goes somebody with that hair bonnet on. I'm just convinced. I'm convinced that these are some modified projects. Oh yes. I think there's some modified projects. That's what I think. Modified. And there they go. There they go. There they go. Parking in the front. And then I'm seeing the same cars every time I come back in the morning. And then them same cars is parked the same place at night. I have concluded that means that a lot of these people is either one or two things. Well, one or three things. They might be retired. I doubt it because they're some young folks. They might be handicapped. I doubt it because I see them walking around all the time. They might work from home. I doubt it. I doubt it. I doubt it. I think there's some welfare folks. Maybe Section 8. That's what I think. That's what I think is going on over here. Yeah. I think they're Section 8. That's what I think. I think it's Section 8. Yeah. I need to take at least one of these boxes on the inside. I'm tired of wagging these boxes around and around and around and things. But anyway, thank y'all so much for tuning in to this live. And I gotta pee so bad. Do y'all know I peed on myself so bad trying to hurry up and get in the bathroom. And then my coworker's like, well, maybe you ought to go early when you first feel like it. What do you think I'm doing? What do you think I'm doing? That's exactly what I'm doing. And I'm still, and then the pee was coming so hard. It was coming so hard and ferocious from my bladder. Child, and then I'm wasting so much time. I'm wasting so much time putting all that tissue on the seat of the toilet to create a barrier, right? I can't sit on that naked toilet seat. A public toilet seat. I gotta put all that tissue on top of it to create a barrier. And see, that's taking too much time. And I'm just feeling the pee coming. It's coming. It's coming. And I'm having to hold it. I'm having to hold it. And it's and I gotta go to Walmart too. That's another thing. That's another thing. Here come this hair bonnet. Here come this hair bonnet. Here come this hair bonnet. Now she was sitting up there on them stairs. Now here she come. Here she come. I think she might be related to somebody around here. I'm so sick of these hood rats wearing them hair bonnets. And I bet they never, ever wash their hair. And she better not come over here. She better not come over here. Didn't I tell y'all yesterday? I try to go out of my way to get away from them. And everywhere I go, there they go. They come around. I'm so sick of them. I'm so sick of them. I'm so sick of them. And she got a great big old booty to be a young girl. Hair bonnet. Hair bonnet. I think these some of her folks over here. I think these some of her family members over here. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what's going on. But anyway, I'm sick of looking at deadbeats. I'm sick of looking at them. I'm sick of looking at them. And they so comfortable. Like I have said before, they so comfortable being a deadbeat, a loser. Ooh. But anyway, thank y'all for tuning in to this live. I wish I could talk to y'all longer, but I got to get some sleep, okay? I got to get some sleep. I'm not going to get that much. But I'm just going to be riding on autopilot this week. I'm just going to be riding on autopilot this week. I need some days off. I really do. And just relaxing things. I think I'm going to take off in the fall. And I need about 2 weeks. I really do. I need about 2 weeks. Because all of this 7 days a week, working 7 days a week, baby, it's done caught up with me a long time ago. And all this sleep deprived. And then let me tell you, over at the previous trap house, child, I emailed the landlord and asked him, and I had a whole list of reasons why I left over there. I said that place was inhabitable. Okay, he know he got a trap house over there. He know he do. But he hoping that I don't recognize a trap house. Look, I know when I'm in a trap house, okay? Or maybe he feel like because I'm black, I ought to be used to it and tolerate it. No, I'm not going to normalize being in a trap house. And then some of them, I think a lot of these landlords, they feel like, oh, we still semi in a pandemic and we got an inflation going on, and they're trying to take advantage of these housing prices. So they feel like, oh, we ought to be just grateful for anything. We ought to be just grateful and just act like we don't even see the drug dealing and the drug selling and all of this other stuff going on, and just shut up and just lay down in the middle of the trap house. No. I got some standards. I don't care what's going on. Inflation, pandemic, whatever. Okay. I'm not dealing with it. And I asked him twice on the telephone, and I asked him in the email and on the text message, giving the address. He don't want me to have the address, but he don't understand the lawyer can get the address. Okay, he trying to avoid that conversation, and he keep on avoiding that conversation. I'm asking him for the address to send the keys back to him, and I don't want him to try to be slick and try to say, well, you didn't turn the keys in, so I'm gonna charge you for every day that you kept the keys. Now, I asked you 3 times, where is the address? Give me the address to send the keys back. He's not giving me the address, and he trying to avoid being taken to court because he breached the lease agreement. He's going to court regardless. Okay, so he ain't doing nothing but prolonging the process. That's what he doing. He don't understand that we going to court. We absolutely going, and it's nothing he can do about it. Okay, and I did my due diligence by letting him know several times what was going on over there. Like he didn't know already. He knew already. But I told him several times what was going on over there. And I couldn't get no sleep because of them neighbors up there just stomping nonstop. I don't even think they work. I think they work part-time, maybe. Or maybe they don't work at all. And that's no respect for me as a working person. And I told him I need my sleep before I even went over there. That was the whole reason I went over there. I need some sleep. And I'm serious about it. I need my sleep. I work 7 days a week. Meanwhile, the neighbors don't work at all. And then they got dogs over there. They got children over there. They got everything over there. But the right thing, okay? And so I need my deposit back. He don't want to give me that deposit. I'm going to get that deposit back and maybe some more. Okay? Because I'm damn sure going to be asking for my lawyer fees. Okay? Because the lawyer, he already want $250 off the top for a consultation. So can you imagine what he going to be charging? If he charging already $250 for a consultation just to talk to him for 30 minutes to an hour. Okay? So I'm going to ask for all of that back and court costs in the process of the process. Okay, so it's gonna cost him more. He might as well give me my deposit back right now and save himself some money. Okay, but I ain't gonna tell him that. I'm gonna let him decide how he want to handle it himself. He's a grown man. Okay, and things. So after him, I gotta deal with this and then double back and go back over there to the other apartment. Ooh. And I got so much to do other than to take folks to court. I got so much to do. But it's got to be done. And then my other lawyer, he dodging and playing games. He over there with the ops. And he think I don't know that he over there with the ops. You know, the lawsuit concerning my foot injury and things. And here go this white girl. She don't belong. She looks so out of place over here. She probably laying up with some of these black men. It's a lot of that going on. These white women, and then they don't want their white friends to know that they hanging out and laying down with black guys. Yeah, sneaking around over in the hood with the black guys, and then they go back over there to the white neighborhood and act white all day and then get the white benefits. Yeah, sleeping around with these black dinglings and things. And I wonder how Todd and Brian and Chad feel about that. Somebody said, I heard some of these white guys say that some of these white women that come back to them, they pussy be stinking because they smell like black dingling. I don't know how that smells and what's the difference between the white smell of the dinglings and the black dinglings. But I heard that some of these white guys got a problem with it and they reject these white women when they come back over there to them because they be smelling like black dick. Have y'all heard that? I heard it. But yeah, Cindy and Heather and all of them, they be sneaking around. Some of them don't care that everybody know that they fucking black men. But some of them be doing it discreetly and sneaking in private and things. Yeah, don't want nobody to know. They try to leave early in the morning and go back over there to the white side of town. Yeah. But anyway, speaking of white folks, I've been thinking about it. Should I date a white guy? I ain't never dated no white guy. I almost did when I was working out of town. I think I blew it. Because I got mad about my cell phone situation. That's why I met him at the cell phone store. And child, when I went to the hospital, see, I'm finna keep talking and I ain't gonna get no sleep. I need to stop talking so I can go to sleep. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all this and then I'm gonna go. But when I was in the hospital, and I got out of the hospital and I called him and he was so concerned and everything. And honey, he was so good looking. He wasn't no poor white trash type of white dude. He was the high class type of white dude. And oh, every time I go in that cell phone store, oh, he smells so good. And I had a feeling, oh, child, I had a feeling. I said, oh, I think this need to lead, one thing needs to lead to another thing. And Hana, I used to go up there and he talked so nice to me. And I could tell he was from real good stock. You know what I'm saying? And baby, I think he wanted to play around in the jungle and get a little jungle fever in him and things. And things. And so yeah, when I got out of the hospital and I called him, he was so concerned about me, and I could tell it was genuine too. And so a little while after that, there I go messing it up. There I go messing it up with my nasty attitude. And my phone, something had happened to my phone, and I called the corporate office, and he had used his information to get me approved for the cell phone. I did not know it all the way. I knew about it a little bit, but I didn't know all that he had did. So that was like, in other words, the information in their computer wasn't matching up with my account, because most of that stuff was his stuff. And there I go with my big mouth messing everything up and compromising everything. And I said, look, I ain't know. And then he used his information to trade in the phone to get, so I can get my phone. And they was talking about I had iPhone. I said I ain't never had no iPhone. And then I ended up calling him to tell him. No, I didn't end up calling him. He called me because the corporate office called him. And he was so mad about it. But he was trying to be calm, like he wasn't mad. He was mad as a motherfucker. Oh, yes, he was. And that just changed everything. I messed it up. And I didn't have to mess it up. But I was so impatient with the situation that was going on. Honey, I said, I need to see about this, okay? And that was the wrong thing. That was the wrong thing to do. And man, oh man. But anyway, it's a lot of fine white men out here. It ain't just one. It's a lot of them out here. And I've been seeing them all over YouTube with these black women. Yeah, I've been seeing them. And one of these black women, she got a fine white man. And I'm seeing a lot of these black women with these fine white men. You know, they used to couldn't get nothing but the rejects. Just like the white women couldn't get nothing but the rejects. But now they done start getting a fine black man. Yeah, I don't know what's done happened. But now the black women can get some fine white men with money. I said, oh, they done stepped their interracial game up out here in these streets behind my back, because I don't be keeping up with them. I don't be walking around in these interracial streets and things. But baby, yeah, they done stepped their game up. I don't know what's done changed the white man mind, because they used to didn't take the black women out in public. They didn't do that because they didn't want their family members and friends to know that they were sleeping with a black woman. But now they don't care. They do not care. So the prospects are wide, out here as it relates to your interracial choices and things. So I'm thinking, I don't know. Look, what I'm getting ready to say is going to sound so stupid, okay? But I'm going to say it. I'm just under the impression that white men breath smell like bologna, and their hair might smell like a dog when it gets wet. And that's such a horrible stereotype, but a part of it is true. Okay. And then I have a phobia of a pink penis. And I just feel like all of them look like that. And they probably do not. And I don't know. I don't know what it's going to take. Maybe I need to test drive a white man to get over those phobias. I don't know. But I would like to go on a date with one and just talk about surfing and wheat grass and climbing rocks and things. And I seen another one on was it Facebook? Yeah, it was Facebook 2 days ago. Oh, he had some black soul in him, and jamming and dancing to King George and thing. I think I put it on my Karma Kaboom live Facebook page, so y'all go over there and check him out. But he had them. I think he was like a redhead slash blonde. You know how they be mixed with redhead. I can't stand a redhead. A redheaded white person, I can't stand it. It had them freckles and them red eyelashes and red eyebrows and things. And he had all that going on, but it was mixed with blonde. And he was having a man bob going on. Is that what it's called? A man bob? No. What is it called? A man bun. That's what it is. A man bun. And I said, oh, he had a lot of black soul and energy in him and things. And I can tell he been with a lot of black women. And I was looking at him and I was like, I don't know. I just don't know. That skin was so pale and things. He need to go out and lay out in the sun and things. But I would like to go on a date with a white man and just see what it's all about and things. And I know that's wrong to say, you know, all white men got a pink penis. And I done looked at enough porn to know that all of them don't have a little small penis. But I used to think all of them got a little small, mid-sized penis. But, you know, it's not all about the penis, but it does matter. Okay. And, you know, I'm pretty sure they got good conversation and things. And I just would like to just see what it's all about. A white guy, interesting white guy. Yeah. But I do feel like they would, you know, give you more gifts. Black men don't give you enough gifts. In the middle of the day, just send you a gift. Bam. Amazon knocking at your door. You know what I'm saying? White men give good gifts. I'm just under the impression they give good gifts. They get good credit. And they can get your a loan approved at the bank and things. And they take you on better dinner dates. Okay? And they're not cheap. I just don't believe they're cheap and things. And they're gonna take you on some nice vacations. Yes. These black guys, they limited where they want to go. Miami, Atlanta. Man, please. And then they call themselves doing something big when they go to take you to Cancun. That don't even cost a whole lot. The Bahamas, Cancun, Jamaica, they go to them same places over and over and over again. Ugh. Get somebody else to do it. Okay. And things. But anyway, I want to eat something else besides crab legs. I don't even like crab legs and seafood boils. Okay, that's seafood boils and lamb chops. That's what the black guys want to give you. Some fried chicken, and they think they done did something if they give you a steak. The white guys, you're gonna be eating alligator. You're gonna be eating kangaroo and things. I want to eat something different. I want to see something different. Okay, and I believe they can show me something different. And that's not to limit the black guys, and that's not to say that all the black guys are cheap and they gonna take you to Popeyes. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying now. But that's a part of what I'm saying. But anyway, I want to have a little bit more adventure. And I think a lot of these black guys are adventurous, but they're not adventurous enough. Okay. You're going to be going on an adventure with these white guys. Okay. I just believe it. And things. But anyway, thank y'all for tuning into this live. I got to get some sleep. And we'll talk again real soon. I could talk to y'all all day, but I can't do it. I can't do it. And I really need to clean out this vehicle. It looks a mess. It looks a mess. And I bet so many people think I'm homeless, sleeping in my car. It just looks terrible in here. It just looks terrible. Whew. And I don't even have time to clean it out and things. I don't even have time to clean it out. It looks terrible in here. But anyway, I gotta go pee and lay down. Okay, it's 8 o'clock. I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Y'all have a great day. All right. And let me read some of y'all's comments. I ain't got time to read y'all's comments. I gotta go sleep. Woo! Pinky, you said somebody ate like rabbits in the bed. Who was that? Oh, okay. I don't have time to read y'all's comments, but I do care about y'all's comments. But I gotta go sleep. Okay. Thank y'all for tuning in to this live. Thank y'all for your cash apps. And if you would like to send me a cash app, you're welcome to do so. My cash app is $Carmen Kaboom. I think that's that man, that my neighbor that I was nasty to. I've been looking for him to apologize. He looking better today. He looking better. He looking better today. Ooh, baby, he looking better. I want to say something to him, but I'm scared he might have a woman up there upstairs. He looking a whole lot better today. And he looking over here. He looking over here. My neighbor. I was real nasty to him about a week or so ago. He was trying to help me move some of these boxes. And I wouldn't say nothing to him. And he was asking me, you good? You good? And I was trying to run away from him because I didn't want to deal with niggas. And I've been looking for him because I was convicted by the spirit. The spirit said that was so ugly. That was so ugly. And then I almost fell. I almost fell trying to run away from him. And he was standing there looking at me like, this woman is crazy. And, and when I got inside, I felt so bad. Pinky, he looking over him. He looking a whole lot better today, Pinky. He looking a whole lot better today. I believe he's finna go to his little job. Look at him looking over him, Pinky. Look at him looking over him. He sure looking better today. Playing this little music and things. I ain't seen no woman coming out of there. And I don't want to talk to him. And then he have a crazy woman like like the other day when I was at the dollar store. This man was asking me, you know how they be asking you doing okay today? And I said, no, I ain't doing okay. I need you to pay for my stuff. And then the next thing I know, we was joking around, right? Next thing I know, here come a woman. And I thought I was finna get beat up. I thought I was finna get beat up. But she played it off. She played it off cool, you know. But I could tell she gonna put him in the doghouse when they get back home. And things. And things and things. I'm gonna get enough talking to these men in public. And don't know if they got a woman around the corner and things. I'm gonna get enough. I pray I don't get beat up by that woman. But anyway, I'm going to talk to y'all later. I'll let you girl. Peace.